Apart from mastering changes and working on goal setting techniques, one of my most favorite topics to help people with is to identify their mission and purpose in life. Honestly, this is one of the most fundamental things that if you worked on that, you'll be able to resolve most of the coaching topics you come to see a coach or even a therapist. Think about it. If you don't set yourself a task, you'll never accomplish it. However, if you do so, you get a chance to actually make it. I wanted to tell you today what it takes me personally to find my mission and to identify my meaning and purpose in life. No, don't get me wrong, I'm still searching, but I've actually made quite a few steps on that way, and the closer I get to identifying my mission in life, the easier for me is to make a choice and to take most of the decisions in my life. So let me tell you my story. At some point, I was planning on how I would see my kind of career developing, and suddenly realized how difficult it is for me to do what I do and to feel my value, because I was not feeling that my time, my efforts, my talent is being transformed to something meaningful and something empowering. So I was looking at job vacancies online and I felt nothing. So the desire to understand who I am and who I want to be was so big that I got engaged into a practice that I wanted to share with you today. So I've identified myself 4 questions that actually are helping me a lot on that way to understand my meaning and the sense of purpose in life. Are you ready? Let's go. So the first question that I asked myself on that way was, what do I do well? This question might seem pretty simple, and it is pretty simple, but at the same time it gives you that understanding of your strength and your potential. It opens it up for you, like that you can leverage and rely on them on your way. So what I did, I kind of recalled my past achievements. I was asking my friends and my family what they thought my strength would be, and obviously I was thinking of what people typically reach out to me for. And the next question I asked myself was, what do I really enjoy doing? And I was trying to notice which activities would give me energy and give me that state of flow that made me forget about time. And then I was kind of conducting an experiment. In any situation of choice, I would ask myself, what do I really want? And then I would follow the answer found. And this resulted in dozen of small discoveries every day. And it affected my daily routine. It affected my shopping, my environment, the people I typically engage with, and expectations from people and from myself. So the main thing is what, how, and whom I like to work and live with became clear. A more difficult question to me personally was the question of how can I be useful? Of course, first I thought of the people that are a part of my closest surrounding, and these are family and friends and my relatives. But you can think even wider than that. And secondly, I remembered the projects that I engaged into, and they gave me the biggest emotional return and were the most successful. And the last question that I thought of, and I'm still thinking of it actually, was what will the world look like in the future? And you might think, this is quite a random one in my mission search. What are you talking about? But think about it. The world is changing rapidly, and we don't even realize how rapidly things are changing. And to choose a calling, to formulate your purpose, and to find a mission, whatever you call it, it is absolutely necessary to grasp the idea of the future, at least in general terms, because your mission needs to be useful. And to be useful, it needs to correspond the current reality. My friends, if the video was useful and timely for you, please like it and follow my Instagram page for more interesting and useful content.